Let's take it back to the classrooms, and how important is it for parents to be part of grassroots sports development?
I keep on saying, the first agent of education, socialization, is home. Home determines everything. Some of what this talent are even being discovered from home. Nowadays, you see parents coming to you, say, my child has been doing this. Okay, let us see your child, and let us see how we can help to put him or her on the line. Parents have now realized that there is more need to support their children. I've mentioned the three perspectives, the three aspects which a child will fall into in the future. And if the child falls into getting means of livelihood, I've been privileged to have been part of the English developmental project when it comes to grassroots. And I saw a child, 8 years old, being bought by Chelsea for 2.5 million. He's a Nigerian, but he's a Briton.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if at that age, 2.5 million pounds, and you couldn't imagine what that child will turn into in the future. You know the story of Daniel Sturridge. I was chatting with you, the story of the Swiss national team that has 5 players in the national team going to Europe now that played in 2009, Nigeria under 17. Wow. And I asked Austin, can you please mention one player in that squad now that is doing wonderfully well? I mean, these are the kind of situation. But when the program is well packaged, when the parent knows where to take the children to, and that is safe, then you see a lot of parents coming. Somebody will tell me, look, the children of affluence cannot do sport. I've been telling people it's a big lie. Yeah. Somebody will tell me that, look, we cannot swim. I keep on telling people it's a big lie. I've told you the story of Ali Atkinson, the Jamaican swimmer. She's a black to cry out. She started at the age of 4. I mean, these are the part of things we are doing in Unilag now. Good enough. AFN has been magnanimous, wonderful. They donated IAF athletics keys to us, and you see children at the age of 4 now doing athletics. Fantastic. So in the next few years now, when you see them coming up, and you see their parents, it's a new development. When they are being trained, the parents will sit in the pavilion and they watch them. That is the global practice now. You have to create that time for your child to see. It moves beyond classroom. I know. Every child has a potential talent, and the time we get that talent matters. And immediately we start changing now, good enough, we are even the era of change, that will help us to stop cheating at the age grade level. We've won how many? 17? 5 under 17 now, and we've not been able to win 1 under 20. Do you know why? The basic thing is, at the age of 20, an average European or global player will have been fully matured, developed all the basic techniques, must have been taught under, must have gone through a lot of coaching, under big time coaching. And your player that are 30 when they play 17 will now come back at the age of 35 to come and play the genuine under 20. And it determines the performance in sport. So that is it. That's why we couldn't win under 20.
Oh, you've opened up a lot. Let's go back. I want you to go back to the structure. Can we have a viable structure that we can go back to? We know that it is right here. We'll go back here and then correct things when they're going wrong.
Fantastic. Like I do tell anybody that cares to know, we share these shortcuts. And the word cannot be flying, then we are still crawling, then we are saying we want to perform at global level. There should be a framework. A framework is just like a foundation of what you are doing. Every stakeholder must be invited to this framework. You are a stakeholder for doing the Challenge Skills Cup. You have the School Sports Federation, you have the ministry, you have the SUBEB, you have the local government. Those are the closest level to the grassroots. And you have to bring everybody together. You have to lock them up in a place for like 3 solid days. Then you now plan the structure of what is called Nigeria sports, grassroots sports development. Most of all these things are seasonal. In Europe, there's a peculiar season that you play football. The development can be a whole year thing. They keep on doing it all year with a set up curriculum and agenda. And there's going to be a feedback at every point. Like I will go back to the academy in Unilag now. At every quarter, we give a feedback to the parents. We tell them, look, your child cannot play football. He can do well in this. So you don't waste your time in saying, yes, your child must play football. So we have swimming, we have tennis, and all other sports, and you see the kids doing wonderfully well. Immediately you discover that potential, I mean, they are ready to go. So when you have a master plan, a genuine plan, a solid framework that determines every season in Nigerian grassroots sports, then you have a plan that you have a time that everybody needs to come together. There will be a time for swimming promotion. There will be a time for football promotion. Like what Channels is doing now, we come in at a particular season. So everybody knows that this period, we are in for football. And everybody set towards football development. It is very, very, not until when we have that solid framework and everybody involved is highly genuine and sincere. Not everybody chasing corporate bodies. Then when they sponsor a tournament, then at the end of the day, you pocket the remaining amount of money and you believe that goes on. We are not doing well concerning grassroots development. So that's why we continue to cheat when it comes to hit-grade competition.
And, I don't know if you're aware, a sports reform committee was recently set up by the sports minister, to help sports, get back to its glory days. I don't know what kind of message you have for sports committee. It's actually led by Godwin Kienka, and he has great Nigerian athletes, Marion Yali and the likes as part of this setup.
You see, the basic thing is this. There are different types of coaches, if you take it from that perspective. Are the people really involved in grassroots development? That is the first thing. If they are so much involved in grassroots development, are the people that ought to be carried along? Are all what I've said this morning put into perspective? If all these things are put into perspective, then we don't have any problem. But if they are not, then it's going to be like the same, running around, chasing nothing year in and year out. The minister needs to come out with an agenda, with a vision, with a focus. This is what we want to develop. And each federation must come out with a developmental plan, agenda. The whole year budget must be fully developed, discussed, and at the same time, you see the developmental plan coming into it, which is very, very germane, which is very, very, very crucial. All these things are open. It can be done. But if we don't do the right thing, we always get it in the wrong manner. So the basic thing is the association, they are the major stakeholder in this.
That's right.
The budget for sports development needs to come through them, and they know the terrain very, 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 very well. At Yabatek, I think it was yesterday, they are there for the Olukoya tournament. Then you now ask, what happened? I've spoken about the athletics keys equipment, now with AFN, and how many schools would have gotten that opportunity? Even if they have it, we are the coaches to train the students.
That's right. Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Oluseyi, everybody, for that. I keep telling you guys that grassroots talk, you keep talking about it because it's long term. So well done. Keep doing what you're doing. We will reap the benefits someday. So that's the discussion on grassroots sports development in Nigeria.
Austin,
definitely.
We're still on the Kids Cup, definitely. We have to go. Today is the semi-finals. And the fixtures, I don't know. Yesterday I chose Focal Points. But they're out now, So it's over to St. James of Oshun. That's where I'm pitching my tent.
That's your pitching?
Yes,
okay.
I moved on.
It's still my best moment. Okay, let's enjoy this report. What happened in the quarterfinals, how Arinze actually ensured that Focal Point, the school who knows how to score goals, actually sent out of the Channels National Kids Cup.
The quarterfinal games were competitive, engaging, and of course entertaining. Kwaiboy Primary School, Kogi, and Jankawa Primary School from Nasarawa played the highest scoring game of the day. The boys of Kogi won 5-3 to book their place in the semis.
A National playing from left to right.
National Primary School, the only surviving Lagos team, couldn't survive the fast play from St. James Government School from Oshun and lost 5-0. In the second contest, 2013 champions Nana Primary School from Delta confronted Mohammed Kabri School, Kaduna. Chiji Ebube James opened scoring for Kaduna. That's his 10th goal of the tournament.
The opening goal against Nana Primary School of Warri. And that's the end, ladies and gentlemen.
Game over. Joy for Kaduna. Grief for Delta. Arinze Primary School from Edo and Focal Point from Kwara played arguably the finest football at this stage.
And Oloriyomi Abayomi lined this one up.
A fine finish by Rawa Mohammed gave Kwara the lead.
And he strikes the ball, and it's a beautiful. He didn't see that one coming. And out of nowhere, Focal Point take the lead. Arinze will be looking to make this one count.
Edo would not relent, and moments later, their hard work paid off.
Sensational goal. He takes off his shirt, and it's 1-1.
Kwara had chances to level up, but failed to take them.
2 penalties have been missed.
Edo was destined to win. 4 teams remaining, they all played good football, and that makes it even tougher to predict who will win this year's Channels National Kids Cup. Austin Okonakpan, Channels Television News.